Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new video. And in today's video, we're gonna go into talking about the 5 common struggles that you could be struggling with, that you're going down a bad path with your mental health. Like, it's really low. I'm gonna talk about the 5 struggles that could be signs that you're just, you're depressed, you're sad, and I can give you guys some feedback on how to get better, how to get out of that. And yeah, let's just get into the video. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's a beautiful sunset in the background, like always. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. And make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what videos and topics you guys want me to talk about or deeper in mental health. And yeah, let's get started. Now, so for 5 common struggles that I found, that when I was depressed and I was down, like the rock bottom and all that, the 5 common signs that I found for me that could be as signs for you was, number one was laziness. I was sleeping in until 2, 3, 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and being just lazy, not being productive, not wanting to get my tasks done, not wanting to work out. Like all these things were like leading me into laziness, and that's one of the biggest common signs of having depression and your mental health going down the hill, is being lazy, because you feel comfortable in your bed, you feel comfortable with yourself and just being alone, and that's your comfort spot. So a lot of people do, what would you say, experience loneliness a lot, and not loneliness, laziness a lot. And experiencing laziness is something, again, is one of the ways of being sad, and is a sign for depression. Not even depression, just you being down and sad about yourself. Sign number 2, it literally is doing drugs. That could be alcohol, nicotine, weed, like all of these things. Is when you do drugs, and I can admit to it, like when I was really, really in my dark place, I turned to alcohol, I turned to weed, I turned into doing a hard drug of psychedelics. I did these things to cope with my loneliness, my sadness, my just being in a dark spot where I didn't know what to do, and the only thing that helped me cope was doing drugs and drinking and all this stuff. And now it's just like I'm more clear-minded, and one way to get clear-minded is find things that can replace that habit of coping. One thing that, obviously, like I say in every video, is one thing that did help me was nature, sunsets, walks. Doing these things are just tremendous things that made a huge impact on my life, and it's insane how much it could change. The third one, another common sign is, pushing people away. And I didn't realize this for a while, but once I was alone and in my dark place, pushing people alone was a thing that I realized more down the road, when trying to mature and get my mindset right. Because when you're pushing your closest friends, your family, you're not realizing, like, these people generally want to help you, especially the loved ones, like your close friends, your parents. They generally want to help you. But one thing is that you're letting your demons in your thoughts, in your head, take over and tell you that no one wants to help you, no one wants to, you know say, get you better, try to find ways, just hang out with you and all that stuff. And your mind is just telling you, nah, no one wants to help you. And again, you're pushing people away. I've lost friendship by doing this. I've lost relationships with this. I lost a relationship with a girl because I let my thoughts and demons get the best of me. And that is one big common sign, because that's when you start pushing away a lot of people that truly do want to help you. And then the fourth sign that, for me, and it could be also for you, that when you're in your darkest place, is your fourth common sign is going to be social media. And when I mean social media, I don't mean if you're a content creator and you're posting stuff and all that stuff. I mean scrolling for hours. The dopamine, the dopamine rush from scrolling, being satisfied of short content and all that stuff. And when you're doing this, you're scrolling your day away, and scrolling your day away is so bad. You're scrolling for 8 hours on TikTok, on Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. Like, that's like a work day for me. That's like a school day for someone else. Like, that's your whole day with those 8 hours. It's just showing that you're mentally sad, you're mentally, it's just like you're coping by just watching videos and trying to relate to other people. And I think I'll throw in another common sign with this one that also does with social media is comparing yourself online. Every time you compare yourself online, and like I've done it too. I still do it. I'm still learning not trying to compare myself as much as I used to. But comparing yourself to other people and seeing that that person is happy on that other screen, it really doesn't show that they're truly happy. They could be posting and being happy and enjoying time with their friends, but they're out with their friends. Like who doesn't have a great time with their friends, you know? So, but if you go deeper into it, you realize that the person behind the screen, it can't be truly happy. They're not happy. They're going through something as well, and we don't know that. But comparing yourself is, you have to know, hey, maybe this person is happy right now because what they're posting is they're with friends, they're out and about, and they're living their life on their own terms. And if you compare yourself because you can't do that, then you have to make a change to do that. And it's a common sign because, okay, if you're scrolling 8 hours and laying in bed all day, and that person's out with friends, being productive, seeing the world, going to stores, doing those things, is that they're not scrolling and using social media or on their phone for 8 hours a day. They're putting their phone away and, you know, out with friends and out enjoying the time, being with the sun, being with nature, being with people they love and truly admire. And when you're not doing that, it's just a common sign that what are you doing? Like that's not going to help you. That's not going to bring you out of depression, and that's like a key sign for teens now in this era because social media has become tremendously big than we ever thought as humans. And that's just those. I think those two would click. That's another common sign. Like you, like, well, I'm doing this every single day. I might. There's something wrong with my mental health. There's something wrong with me. I shouldn't be doing this every single day. I should be outside for at least 30 minutes. I should be outside journaling. So that's another common sign. And then the last common sign for if you are struggling with depression is being quiet. The fifth common sign is being quiet. And when I say this is because when you're quiet and you don't open up, and I get it, I was like that. I didn't want to open up to people. I didn't want to, tell my story. I didn't want to tell people what I was going through. I didn't want to tell people I was sitting in my room at 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m. crying, wanting this pain to stop. I didn't want to tell people. But when you're quiet and you're not talking, like, and people will question you on why are you so quiet? Like you're never like this. And that's a common sign that other people can see. It's just like, why am I like this? Why am I being quiet? And if you're someone who's extroverted, you will, be always talking, always want a conversation. And then if one person notices that you're quiet for X amount of minutes or hours, they're gonna wonder, yo, is this person okay? Like, is this person really happy? Is like, let me talk to them. And then if they do go up to you, be like, hey, what's going on? And you're like, I'm fine, I'm just quiet today, and then you do it another day and then another day. People start to notice that that is a sign of be mentally sad and not happy. You're in your thoughts, you're wondering. And one thing I would say is if you're someone who is like this, well, open up. Go find someone, talk to a friend, and talk to your parents because truly, if I was able to do it back then and know that talking to someone would truly tremendously change my life, I do it. I go back and open up and talk to people and tell them what I was truly dealing with, what I was truly going through, because I think it would have helped me a lot more opening up and, you know, telling people, hey, I'm struggling and I don't know what to do. I'm at this point where I'm thinking about committing. I'm thinking about not caring about my life or what happens to me. I'm not caring that I'm putting bad things in my body. And again, these top five common signs are a lot of things that I see like in my day-to-day basis. People that I've talked with, people I've been used to be friends with, like I've noticed these signs, and those were the signs that I dealt with when I was going through my depression. And if I were to tell you what to do is try, like, for number one, like try to find things that you, or for number two, actually, for drugs, like try to find things that can help cope with other things. Find things that if you're scrolling every single day for 8 hours, find something to do that makes you happy. Find things productive, like Like I said, working out for me felt amazing to do almost every single day. Going on walks, being clear minded, loving life. Because at the end of the day, you guys, this is just a bad period in your chapter. If you are someone who is struggling, like with these five common signs, I want to be the person that helps you. I want to be the person that, my story changes you and helps you. And these things that I went through, these thoughts and all this stuff that I went through, I know what it's like. And I came out tremendously happy. I'm at peace. I have control in my mind. I know what I need to do. I'm not scrolling for 8 hours a day like I used to. I'm not quiet. I'm more outgoing. I'm more connecting, talking with people because I'm happy. I'm at peace. I'm not depressed anymore. Like I said, you guys, if I do get a bad day, I get a bad day. But it's not just, I'm not gonna let it ruin a good day and ruin my mindset. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the 5 common signs that could be like, if you don't know if these are common signs, these are signs that I went through and I've noticed in other people and videos and podcasts that these are common signs of you going down a bad path, and try to catch it before it's too late. Start questioning, like, am I scrolling for 8 hours a day? What can I do to improve and benefit to get better, not scrolling 8 hours a day? What can I do to replace drugs and alcohol? What can I do to not be lazy every single day? Don't be lazy all the time. What can I do to make the difference in my life to better and improve my mental health and become a better person for myself and people around me? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what videos and what mental health topics you guys want me to go deeper in, and comment down below if you're struggling with this, because if you are, I truly do want to help you, and I truly do want to be a difference in your life. I hope you all have a amazing day, and just remember, we're grinding every single day for 365 days from January 2024 to January 2025. What are you doing to make the difference? What are you doing to achieve your goals? We are in November. It's November 2nd. We are basically 60 days out before 2025. I say it too fast, is you can't keep up with it. But what are you guys gonna do? What are you gonna do to make the change? I know what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna push hard and try to put more videos out for you guys and more mental health stuff, and try to connect more with you guys. That's what I want to do, and I guess that's about it. I'll see you all in the next video.